Hello, model railroaders. This is John from John's Railroad. I'm here to show you a kind of somewhat of a complete set of 3D printed ore ships. These are a couple ships that I've been posting lots of pictures of these in various stages. And now I've got them kind of close to being in what I would consider to be a finished stage, other than having some side railings and the railings for the stairs. The side railings on these would be so thin, I don't know if I'm even going to put any on. I might, probably will in the future, just not right now. I did this file that I got for these ships was downloaded off the internet some time ago, and I actually just tried to find it, and this one I can't find again where I originally got it, so I'm not sure. I wanted to post it, but I can't find it. But I have dramatically customized these things from what the original ones were. And especially the black one. The black one, the whole front section is not even anything I used from the file. It's something I had to make myself in a program. And so that part is not, it's the correct width, but the rest of it is not the same. Other than I did use the upper cabin on the front superstructure, to the wheelhouse, I guess you want to call it, as part of it. And then I modified that. The rest of it's been changed dramatically. And then, of course, the back. The back is pretty much the factory, what it was. They are, I ended up shortening the whole back one on that one just because I wanted something a little different. And of course, all the components on the back I made myself. The boats I found online somewhere. They were in 2 pieces each, and that's how I printed them. And then some of the other pieces, them big tanks and the air vents and all that kind of stuff, is stuff I just made online. So, and then the railings are evergreen end scale railings. They're not probably the exact correct ones that one of these things would use, but they work for me, and that's just what I'm going to use. So, and I did that all the way around the ships in the front, as you can kind of see here, and of course in the back. And it takes a little bit of work to get these things to bend the way you want. You can kind of see that one over there. If I zoom in right there, you can kind of see it. So yeah, there's a lot of differences in this ship, especially if you look at from this angle. Let's see if I can get here. You can see how much longer. This thing's about 3 inches longer than this nose section here. It's a totally different piece. And I just wanted something different. But actually, the reason I made that is I found a picture of one online. And of course, I can't remember what picture that was. I have it somewhere, but I found one that looked just like that in black, with the white top, and that's why I made that. So now the gray hatch covers I decided to do on my own. I thought it just gave it a nice accent. So, but in the terms of end scale, this one is almost an identical scale of a 425 foot short ore carrier, and then the other one is a 475 carrier foot. And you guys have seen that other one that I made, that long one. That is a 610 footer. That one, this one here is 32 inches. That's 36 inches. And the other one that I have is 47 and a half inches. So that one I don't have in here right now. But I just wanted to show you guys where I was with these things. I've been posting a lot of pictures of them, and I just think they're kind of worth taking note of. They've come out a lot better than I actually expected, being 3D printed. And just so you know, they're printed in so many pieces. I mean, each ship is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections. This one's 5. And then all the little pieces on the tops, they're all separate. The roof, each piece, and I mean, just everything, the platforms, even on that one, even the stairs are all separate. So I just wanted to show you guys what I had, what I was working with. we'll come around here and I'll show you the backs. Now I do have rudders for all these and propellers. I just don't put them on because I move around so much. This kind of shows you a little bit, sorry for the bumping around. That kind of shows you what we got here. Now I know people who work on these would say, oh, that's not all the stuff that's on them. I'm sure it's probably not. This one's actually missing some more of the intake vents or the exhaust vents, but I have to make some more of these. I just printed them on the 3D printer, so I just got more stuff to do. So, but I got to add anchors to the backs of these yet too. But for the most part, I think they came out really nice, and they're a nice representation. Here's the nice thing about them. If you ever go up to one of these harbors where they have these things, or where they got the shops and stuff like that, you can see these things where you can buy built ones. You're gonna spend, I'm thinking probably 300 to 300, 800, 1500, whatever it is. Now, of course, some of those are much nicer. Well, I'm not gonna say much nicer. Some of them are much more detailed. These are really, I believe, to scale. They're in their correct shapes and everything. So and these are darn nice. And material-wise, if you did one of these, you got maybe about 15 bucks in it, you know, on the 3D printer. The time is the printing, and the time also modifying your files to make it work, and learning how to do that. My first one I did of these, you won't ever see again because it's been dismantled and destroyed. So, because it didn't come out so well. I think I've got this down pretty good now. So, and there's a couple other guys out there who make these things really good too. I mean, there's one guy, he's quite a bit better than what I have, but I haven't seen him finish one, but he's got some really nice details on his. And I know there's a lot of people that do really like a lot of detail on these things, and they make stuff you can buy. I do have all the correct masts and all the antennas and stuff like that. I just have to get time to sit and print all that stuff and put it together. But for right now, these display very well in my house, and they'll work with any N-scale shipyard or train layout, whatever you want to do with it, or just display up on a shelf like I do. So anyways, just something kind of neat if someone wants to get into the 3D printing business and, you know, just start making their own kind of fun little toys and stuff like that. And when I say toys, these aren't really toys because they won't stand up to a kid playing with them, but they're very neat to display. So yeah, if anyone has any interest in some of these, I may in time decide to sell some of these. I don't know how much I'd want for them because they do take about 30 to 50 hours of printing time and then my assembly time. So anyways, I just wanted you to see what I got, and let me know what you think. Leave me a comment, send me an email, whatever you want. And also feel free to check out my posts where I have pictures of these things, because you can kind of see them going all the way back to the beginning. I may post a few of the pictures at the end of this too, at the beginning of these. So, all right, well, thanks for watching.